Hey guys, it's Magic in the Basement. Um, I just wanted to do a quick little video about the Commander Anthology 2 that's coming out. I've seen a lot of different videos on it and a lot of speculation and things like that. And I thought I'd just put my 2 cents into the ring. I personally pre-ordered it. I got it for $167.95, which includes shipping because my local game store was out of them. I think my local game store only got two, and they're giving them away as prizes for a Commander tournament, so I couldn't get them there. So I went online and I got mine for $167.95. That's including shipping. And I'm seeing these videos that saying that it's horrible and don't waste your money and blah blah blah. Well, I just wanted to break down what I thought about the product. First of all, the Commander product in the Magic line is one of their most successful lines. It makes the most profit. It's a good value. It's a good investment if you're into the finance thing, etc. I mean, it's just good overall. I mean, generally, it's a $30 deck MSRP, $29.99 MSRP for 100 cards. Okay, now, not granted, not all 100 cards are going to be the most brilliant cards or the most, mind-breaking cards, but for $30, you get more than your value, honestly. I mean, you get, for example, the Cats deck for 2017, or you get more than your value in that. I mean, they got a Mirari's Wake in there, which is like about $10. So one card is about a third of the value of what you're paying. And don't even get me started on like dragons or vampires. You get your money back. That being said, I just want to go over what I felt about Commander Anthology 2. I mean, I paid $167.95 for mine. And I think that's a great deal when you look at each deck. I mean, you get 4 decks pre-con, which are some of the older decks that are being reprinted. I mean, you get the Kalia deck, the Breed Lethality, the Built from Scratch, and the Wading to Battle. All these decks are over MSRP online. Granted, with the announcement of the reprints, they have taken a dip in prices, but as of today, you got one deck that's $114, one deck that's $43, one deck that's $58, and one deck that's $100. So a total of $316 if you wanted to buy all 4 decks right now. No questions, and that's not counting shipping. So if you wanted to buy all 4 decks right now, you're going to pay $316, not counting shipping. And I paid $167, so that's $149 difference. That's right, I said $149. Pretty much $150. So, and that's not counting shipping and all that stuff. So $150 is a big number. I mean, that's a booster box when you think about it. Or, $150 is a power artifact. There's a lot of things you could do for $150. And that's the difference of what I paid versus what each of the decks cost. I mean, a lot of people aren't looking at what all you get. I mean, you get the 4 decks, that's $149. But you also get those 4 spin down life counters, which if you look on eBay, they're about $4 to $6 each. I mean, granted, $4 to $6 is not a lot of money, but when it's times 4, you're looking at $18 plus difference. So when you break it down minus the life counters, you're looking at $38 a deck. That's for, per deck. That's per the 4 decks in the format. $38. Now, you can't buy any of the 4 decks online currently. And today is 5/14/2008. Okay, you cannot currently buy any of the decks listed in the Commander Anthology 2 for less than $38. None. Okay, so if you're getting each of those decks for $38, you know, you're making a great deal. I mean, some people say, it's a horrible thing. Some people say, don't waste your money, blah, blah, blah. I'm just giving you the information. You can make your own decisions once you're informed. And what I'm saying is, currently for $38 a piece, I mean, if you look at like Walmart prices, their Commander decks are $29.99 plus tax. And my Walmart personally only has the Wizard deck from 2017, which, it's not a big selection. You get one deck for $30. But if you're looking at this, if you pay $38, you get some of the strongest decks that have been printed in Commander. Not all of them, but some of them. I mean, granted, like Wading to Battle and Built from Scratch aren't necessarily strongest out the gate, but each one of these decks has a few cards that are worth the price of the deck alone. Like, you got Urza's Incubator that's getting reprinted, that's a $16 card. You got Atraxia, that's like a $30 Commander. I mean, if you're looking at it that way, a $30 Commander and a deck that's worth $38 MSRP, I mean, you're making out like a bandit. One card's paying for the deck. So if you look at it like that, it's a great deal. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. If you want to buy it, if you don't, that's up to you. I'm just trying to give you guys the information. I bought it. I got it I went to TCG Player, pre-ordered it. No, I'm not, sponsored by TCG or anybody. I just prefer TCG Player because on there you can look at, a broad variety of vendors and pick the lowest price or a medium price or a high price depending on what you're looking after. Like, for example, I'm buying a Power Artifact off of there for my Commander deck, and I'm getting a moderately played one for $80. Or you could pick, a lightly paid one for $140 or a near mint for $300. It depends on what you want. It gives you the a la carte kind of shopping. So yeah, but back to the point. It's up to you guys, but when you look at it, $38 a piece for some of the strongest Commanders is a great deal, in my opinion. I mean, maybe you guys have bought the other Commanders in the past. Maybe you guys have the Atrex deck, the Breed Lethality, the Built from Scratch, the Wade into Power. If you got all these decks, then yeah, maybe this set isn't for you. But if you're a new into Commander, and you got like 3 buddies and you're saying, hey, let's all get a deck, this would be a good purchase. If you split it up 4 ways, you're looking at $38 a pop, and you each get one of those $5 to $6 life counters. So, I mean, that's a great deal. I mean, it's $8 over MSRP versus for deck sets you can no longer purchase. Or, I mean, like, if you look at, like, the Breed Lethality, it's $100 right now. $100, and that's even with these reprints being announced. $100 freaking dollars for that deck. I mean, that's more than half of the whole box set right there by itself. So, I mean, if you got together with 4 buddies and say, hey, let's get in the Commander, I think it's a fun game. You're each spending $38 plus, let's say $40 on a deck. You get a life counter, you get a strong deck. Granted, it's you can upgrade it. Every Commander deck out the box can be upgraded. We all know this, but you're getting a strong start. You're getting some strong cards. You're getting cards that have just now been reprinted. And by the way, some of these cards are appearing for the first time ever in foil. If you're into that. I personally don't care about foils, but I know some people out there are all about foils. They all want to bling their deck out. Some of these cards are appearing for the first time ever in foil. So that being said, say you want to grab one deck to foil out your cube or something and sell the rest or give them away. Heck, whatever. It's up to you. Point is, I think it's a great value. Now you guys have the information. If you bought them individually, it would be $316 as of today. If you bought them together in the commander set on something like, TCG Player or Card Kingdom, I think they're $199. I wouldn't go that high, but on TCG Player they have a ton of them from different vendors. I got mine for $167, so it's a $150 difference, pretty much $149. You can get these decks cheap compared to what their value is, and you can have fun with them. You can make a Magic night, play against your buddies, each use your con, or if you're already established in Commander, some of these cards are amazing. Some of these cards, like if you're playing Tribal, Urza's Incubator, hands down. If you're, Staff of Selves, great card in any deck almost. I mean, if you want to do the Super Friends deck, Atraxa, boom, proliferate, everything. I personally want to make an Infect deck with Atraxa. I'm building it now. So yeah, there's so many options. And when you got 4 decks, you could break them down, piecemeal them out, use some cards from each deck, make your own deck. Point is, I think it's a great value. And I mean, I've seen some of these people say that it's a horrible value, it's a fad, don't waste your money, blah, blah, blah. MTG Finance is saying, don't do it, they don't all sell out, etc. If you're into MTG Finance, maybe it's not the product for you. If you're into having fun, playing with your buddies on an FNM, on a random Saturday, grab some pizzas, whatever, play a random deck out the box, I think it's worth it. And now you guys have the information, you can decide for yourselves. This is Magic in the Basement, signing off. I'll see you guys again next time. I hope you found something important, something informative. That's what I'm here about. If not, tell me what you want to hear about. If you did, say hey, thanks, whatever, comment. I read your feedback. I try to adjust to it. I'm evolving with you guys as day by day goes on. So, I'm here to try to help you guys out, try to give you guys the information, try to give away some free stuff. Look at my other videos. I got like 3 giveaways going on right now. In about, I think it's like 2 weeks, I'm going to decide winners for decks, unstable cards, etc. So, I'm a Magic player talking to Magic players, and I just love the game. Let me know what you guys think. Magic in the Basement, signing out.